Hi, welcome back to Math Widgets. So in today's class, we are going to learn about profit and loss. And also we will solve some problems on profit and loss and how do we solve those profit and loss questions in our real life. Okay, let's get into the video. Profit and loss are connected with business. Business means purchasing some items and selling those items. In the process, we will get profit or sometimes we will get loss. So let's see here in profit and loss lesson, we often use the words cost price, selling price, profit or gain or loss. So let's learn about these words first of all. Cost price means suppose the shopkeeper pays for buying some certain goods from a wholesale dealer. A shopkeeper pays for buying certain goods from a wholesale dealer or some manufacturer is called the cost price of the goods for the shopkeeper. Okay. In short, we write this cost price as CP. A shopkeeper buys certain items or goods from a wholesale dealer. Whereas selling price is the money received by the shopkeeper on selling a particular article is called the selling price. Selling price means the money received by a shopkeeper on selling an article. In short, we write selling price as S.P. If the selling price is more than cost price, the shopkeeper makes profit. Okay? If the selling price is lesser than cost price, then the shopkeeper suffers with a loss. Then we write it as loss equals to cost price minus selling price. Whereas profit, we write selling price minus cost price. Okay. Here, the two important formulas are profit equals to selling price minus cost price, whereas loss equals to cost price minus selling price. Okay, so let's see some examples where in our real life we use this profit and loss. A shopkeeper bought a radio for 650 rupees and sold it for 720 rupees. Find his profit. First of all, from the given information, let's write down the cost price of radio, which is 650 rupees. Selling price of radio equals to 720 rupees. Now what do we need? We have to find out profit. Profit formula is selling price minus cost price. Selling price is 720 rupees. Cost price is 650 rupees. 720 minus 650 is just 70 rupees. Okay. Profit equals to 70 rupees. Understand? Let's solve the question according to the loss. Susil bought a watch for 450 rupees and sold it for 350 rupees. Find the loss. So from the given question, cost price is 450 rupees. Selling price is 350 rupees. Here, selling price is lesser than cost price. That means we have to find out the loss. Shopkeeper got loss. So loss equals to cost price minus selling price. Cost price is 450 rupees minus selling price is 350 rupees. So loss equals to 100 rupees. Okay. So if selling price is lesser than the cost price, then it is loss. If selling price is greater than cost price, then it will be profit. Apart from the cost price, sometimes the shopkeeper has to pay additional charges like for transport, labor, maintenance of the goods. So these additional expenses are called overheads. Okay, so the actual cost price of an article will be cost price equals to cost of an article or a good plus this overhead expenses. Okay, because For the transportation, labor, and maintenance, the shopkeeper has to pay an extra amount, right? So those additional expenses are also included in the cost price. So when you are finding out the cost price of an article or a good, we will include the cost of the goods plus the overhead expenses. Let's solve some question on these overhead expenses. A shopkeeper bought a sofa set for 5230 rupees. He spent 450 rupees on labor charge to bring it to his shop. So, and then he sold the sofa set for 6670 rupees. We have to find out whether he get profit or loss. So from the question, given information is cost price of sofa set is 5230 rupees and overhead expenses 450 rupees. Total cost price now. Original cost price is 5230 and and overhead expenses are 450. So now total cost price is 5230 plus 450, which is nothing but, if we add these two, 5680 rupees, that means 5680 rupees. So total cost price is 5680 rupees. Now we also know that the selling price of the sofa is 6670 rupees. If we observe here, selling price is more than cost price, that means shopkeeper got profit only. So let's find out profit equals to 6670 minus 5680, selling price minus cost price. So 6680 minus 5680 is 990 rupees. So profit equals to 990 rupees. Okay, so this is how we will solve the questions. Always keep it in the mind that loss formula is cost price minus selling price, whereas if you find out the selling price, you have to subtract loss from the cost price. If you want to find out cost price, then you have to add the loss to the selling price. These are all in case of loss, whereas in case of profit, we know that profit formula is selling price minus cost price. If you had to find out selling price, you had to add the profit to the selling price, and whereas if you find out the cost price, you had to subtract the profit from the selling price, just opposite to the loss. Okay, these these formulas will help you to find out selling price and cost price in case of loss and in case of profit. You can note down these formulas if you want. Now, let's learn how to find out profit percentage and loss percentage. Profit or loss is always calculated on cost price only. Profit on 100 rupees is called as profit percentage. Loss on 100 rupees is called as loss percentage. And always remember that profit percentage formula is profit by cost price times 100 percentage, and whereas loss percentage formula is loss by cost price times 100. Okay, so based on these two formulas, we will solve the questions on profit percentage and loss percentage. So here the question is, a bookseller buys a book for 150 rupees and sells it for 175 rupees. So we have to find out the profit percentage. Cost price of book equals to 150 rupees and selling price of the book equals to 175 rupees. We have to find out profit percentage, but we do not know how much profit does the bookseller get. So for that, first find out the profit. Profit equals to selling price minus cost price. Selling price is 175 rupees minus cost price is 150 rupees, which is nothing but 25 rupees. So profit equals to 25 rupees. Now we need profit percentage. Profit percentage is profit divided by cost price times 100 percentage. You can write it as 100 also. Anyhow, we are finding out the percentage. So profit is 25 rupees by cost price is 150 rupees times 100. You can simplify this. 25 by 150, you can divide both the numerator and denominator by 5. 5 times 5, 5 times 30. 5 times 1, 5 times 6. So 1 out of 6 times 100, which is nothing but 100 by 6. 100 by 6, if we convert into lowest form, we will get 50 out of 3. Now 50 out of 3, we have to convert into mixed fraction because this is an improper fraction. 3 sixteens 48 plus 2 is 50 out of 3 percentage. So the bookseller get 16 2/3 percentage profit. Okay, this is how we find out the profit percentage. To find out the profit percentage, first we will find out the profit and then we will use our formula to find out the profit percentage. The same way we will find the loss percentage by using the formula loss percentage equals to loss by cost price times 100. For that, first we find out the loss and then we divide it by cost price and multiply by 100. Okay, now let's solve how to find out the selling price when the loss occurs or profit gets. So here the question is, a lady sold a saree for 1408 rupees at a loss of 415 rupees. Find the cost price of the saree. Here loss was given, selling price also given, cost price we have to find out. Okay, so from the question, the given information is selling price equals to 1408 rupees. Loss is given, which is 415 rupees, and the cost price we have to find out. And here loss was given. In case of loss, to find out the cost price, we will add the loss to the selling price. So here cost price equals to selling price is 1408 plus loss is 415, which is nothing but 1823 rupees. So the cost of the saree is 1823 rupees. Okay, let's solve what if in case of profit if he gets, how to solve the cost price. The question is, Raman sold a book for 60 rupees 75 paise and made a profit of 6 rupees 25 paise. Find the cost price of the book. Given information is selling price, which is 60 rupees 75 paise, and profit is 6 rupees 25 paise, and the cost price we have to find out. Selling price was given, profit was given. In case of profit, how to find out the cost price? Cost price equals to selling price minus profit. So let's find out the cost price now. Selling price is 60 rupees 75 paise minus profit is 6 rupees 25 paise. If we subtract both of them, 54 rupees 50 paise. So the cost of the book is 54 rupees 50 paise. So this is how we use profit and loss in our day-to-day life. Okay? I hope you understand the lesson profit and loss. If you have any doubts, please do let me know. I will clarify your doubts in the next video. So far we had seen that how to solve profit and loss questions in our real life. If you have any doubts, please do let me know. And also, if you haven't subscribed our channel yet, please do so. Thank you.